map for now. Drop the smoke as well, and the commitment comes in towards B.
And Dupree and KRB act accordingly. They'll fall back, they'll play passive. They get the information. And KRB hits the opening shot, takes down Rain, the first of our 5 maps. And I have a feeling it could go the distance. Dupree follows it up, but Kerrigan's there, and there's Nico's Deagle. Through the edge of the box, but he's responded. It's Kiyoshima that's gone down, and Nico with Kerrigan has to play a 3 versus 2 to get back inside of the site where the bomb now sits. Smoke off on top of it, and 36 seconds to try and work with. First shot's gonna go KRB. It's all down to Nico. No need for hype on that. Happens quickly, happens swiftly. He's got the headshot lineup. Crosshair placement's there! Nico nails another. As he'll change his angle again. He knows one was toward heaven. Second one's not inside of the site. Zipix is likely toward trees. Reading this correctly, no flank. It would have been in the vents already by now. The most expensive player in Counter-Strike, the most expensive acquisition, and he's gonna try and carry FaZe to a victory, but he's got 13 HP, and less than that in time. It's over if they don't kill him, or he can't find 2, and Zipix is done. So Astralis swoops back through middle, past the bomb that's down inside of the main garage, so they are trying to work the pistols for picks. It seems interesting choice to do, but it works because Kerrigan's got one. Dupree, he's traded by Rain. That opens the B side up. It's entirely open. Device has to push off on mid. If they can take Nico and push through, they may discover the bomb if they look the right direction. That could foil everything for FaZe, but Rain's found another. Still they hold down the B side as KRB gets pushed on.
Still a chance, so the retake comes in. The incendiaries are dropped as well. CT's actually going to be sold a complete faking. You see the bombs making its way towards A. Device, he has no idea. His teammate Zipix committed towards B as well. It's going to be Kerrigan once again just holding towards this side of the map. They're going to realize soon that they have to act fast.
That's so smart from Nico because he knows they're challenging mid and they expect B to be given up. So as soon as they commit to the vents, that's it. That's both of them gone. He spotted them, so he takes bomb back to A, plants it, and it's all down to one man. Device locked inside of Checkers as well. Has to confront to get out of this, and he's down to 9. Clutched back by FaZe. Great start, and look how pumped Kerrigan is already.
Absolutely, you would be the grand final, the best of 5.
They're gonna play fast. They're gonna walk into Glaive, small pit, nowhere to hide, but 2 down. Bomb as well, they're committed. As FaZe continue around the corner, Nico does pull one back on the Deagle. It's a one-man advantage for Astralis. As we mentioned as well, the SMGs, they've got a bit of movement mechanics to work with. We know it's powerful against the armor, but more importantly, they've got to set up an established position. And Kerrigan, he waits for them, good tag. And a better shot, Nico! As he goes through, 10 HP, it'll pull it back, but it's 20 HP for KRB, who's one up on them. He's one step ahead. He could be caught off guard by the fact that Kerrigan's gone towards Z, who's gonna peek first. Nico slows down. Is KRB completely masked by the smoke? Because soon and surely, Kerrigan is going to be peeking out toward the top of Highway. And Nico's expecting. So checks White first. Glances in toward the smoke. No one gonna be boosting above it. No antics on the Astralis side. They'll work their way out. Rain will find Zipix. Clinical at this point, but Dupree's the one with the shotgun inside of the vents. Perfect position, second chance. Alu's not landing it. He knows he's gonna be pushed upon from inside of the B tunnel, so he's got to hold ground, misses the shot, but gets the reload in. Finds 2. That's better than he should have done in that situation, but great shot again from Nico. As the head gets removed from Device's body, KRB does the same to him in return from a Deagle. And it's down to a 1 versus 2, but KRB, still with just the pistol and no kit, has given up the B site.
Yeah, this is still possible now for KRB. He's going towards the vent at this point. Should be able to pick up a weapon, but it's very unlikely the terrorist will allow him to pop out here. We'll be facing into all Checkers now. There's a decent crossfire set up here, but Kiyoshima, most of his attention towards that bomb site, and he gets given away. He picks up the shotgun at this point, and now at AWP.
Oh! What is that? Starts it off with the no-scope on the entry. He's got a real chance at this now. Deagle and Op versus Kiyoshima on an AK, and he's gonna get aggressive and use the Deagle. Knows he's in behind the default boxes, nearly spots the headshot, still trying. 2 bullets left to do it, down to 1 HP. It's onto the shotgun AWP, as he has to play it up close. And he's bought the time, hit the shot, but he won't get the defuse. The no kit matters. Everyone will go down, so money reset, but he loses the Op as well.
KRB to open things up towards that squeaky door. That's the aggression we want to see from the CT sides.
Rain's waiting for this though. Zipix still wins that. Rain's bullets absorbed by the box, and Zipix able to hit the headshot. Followed it up on the M4 as well. Kerrigan's gonna try and flash him back in though. Looks left, snaps to the right, smokes there. Zipix should go down here. Process of elimination. There's nowhere else he could have gone in that time, so Kerrigan assumes he's inside the smoke and assumes correctly.
Yeah, attacking all the points of the map there. Squeaky door, the boost, and towards B as well. It's a 3-on-2 as Kerrigan pulls one back towards middle. 1 minute remaining. Still some time to do something with this. Alu with the AWP as well. He'll be making his way towards A. Kerrigan, he's almost a Highway as well, so they'll try to split towards this A bomb site. Kerrigan has to do the majority of the legwork here, though.
Glave's waiting for this. Backs up, smoke to dissolve. Glave's gonna spot
Ooh,
Shadow. I think he did. Oh, no, he didn't. It surely looked like he did. They've gone by each other. Glave's still watching mid. This could be huge. Kerrigan could get them so much in this map right now, and I think Glave's realized, no, he hasn't. He's gone toward truck instead. Down he goes. And Device gets very uncomfortable in B for a moment, but so too does Kiarbi, still stuck on A as Alu starts to take the ball in that direction. 33 seconds. And Kerrigan's gonna pincer from the top of Highway. Work this together. Good position though, off at the forklift. Kiarbi now knows exactly where Kerrigan is. Spots the gun barrel back out. And a good pick, the wiggle room he needed. It's the whole reason Alu waits is so that Alu can get around this, or excuse me, that Rain, excuse me, can get around this corner. And start to push toward the A site. Smoke down will prevent him, but it also means freely he's able to move up this far behind Ticket.
Yeah, the A-split comes in once again. Look at the control. Kerrigan's such a nuisance. He's in the connector right now. The backstab coming in. Kirishima finds yet another frag. There's nothing Astralis can do about this. This is just perfect counter-strike from FaZe. Kiarbi fights back once again, though, but he's in a 3 versus 1. Make it 0 as Rain finishes the job off there. This is looking...
Now he's just like an added bonus. He's the sugar on top of the sweets. He's everything they need to make this team so good. As they have a 10-3 lead, Glaive will get Rain down, though. It's an advantage to work with, but Nico just turns around and obliterates Device. Knows he's pushed up. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yep, he's perfect there. Device has got a better position to actually lock it down. He's lined up for that push to come back as well. Nico completely rails him there. Dupree, though, behind. Could find 2 frags here.
Only the one so far, as Alu was the only one committed. He knows there's likely to be more. Keo, quick peek. Won't spot Dupree that time, but Kerrigan, meanwhile, has got toward top Highway. Xyp9x has to hold that position, and he will. Finally, he wins the duel. Xyp9x has had a hard time, but a push from Dupree in a 4 versus 2.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
It makes no sense. I know they're desperate for information, but Glave's got at least a smoke down that he sprays through to catch off Keo. So Nico, 1 versus 3, has been incredible in this tournament. Xyp9x has been the man with the clutches, but it's Nico's turn now. Bomb planted. Spots the first, not gonna happen. Speaking of Xyp9x, he's on the scene.
Always very scary there when Nico gets the bomb down. He has a clutch.
Device waits down toward Highway, but Xyp9x in the corner is the one to find Kerrigan instead. And Device will relocate toward the truck. Xyp9x has to be a little bit careful as they switch back to B. He's not caught off by rotations in middle, but he gets Rain back immediately. It puts Alu back in the vent. We can't find the opening. Another 1 versus 3 to close out the half. This time it's Alu's turn to try and clutch it, and it's Device that will hit the shot this time. 10-5. What a start, though, from FaZe.
Absolutely. Amazing half from them overall. Astralis running away. What's up, Device, but can't land the shot just yet. Device certainly can as he gets the 5-on-4 early in the round here.
That's what they need. That subsides the pressure that was being applied over toward the B halls as well, because Kerrigan and Alu step back slightly. Kerrigan fancies the fight, though. Gets away with it, but tagged down to 36. That's better. Device gone. He may have gotten the opening kill. His 4th in the game, believe it or not. But he's gone down, and Nico's turn to get aggressive. Catches Kiarbi with his knife out, but thankfully Glaive is there to take care of his top fragger at this point in time. Xyp9x tries to go out the doorway. It's Rain that pulls him back. But again, it is traded, so still something for Astralis to work with. Watch the HP, though. Dupree's going to check the B site. May realize it's open in time for the bomb to get there.
Yeah, this is a great call from Astralis. He'll get the information nice and early. The B site is open. Alu is there for the crossfade. Like we said, they have no grenades to welcome it. This will be rough. Valley starts hitting headshots, but it's Dupree. He's doing the damage now. It's up to Rain in a 3 versus 1 situation. Finds the first kill.
Low enough HP on the other 2. He himself on 24. As the bomb go down at default, knows one's going to be on top of the platform, but needs to spot the other. It's Kiarbi that plays in checker, wants to wait for him to commit, pull him into a crossfire, doesn't see the first player above, and he spots back down. Kiarbi's got the shot, so Astralis catch rotations at this point in time. There won't be an approach from Highway, but it keeps Rain, I take it back, he's going to go aggressive, so it keeps Rain's attention this direction. They set for a crossfire, but Alu going down and pulls Rain back. Alu manages 2. As he gets through the smoke, but he's found by Xyp9x, who gets 2 in return himself, and it leaves it to just Kerrigan in a 1 versus 3. Alu did an excellent amount of damage, all things considered, when they smoked him off, and somehow got away with it.
Mid-control comes in, those good smokes, but Kerrigan, okay, he still fancies this. He's managed to pick up a kid as well. This is possible for him. He has 100 HP, but 2 players to find.
Looked the wrong way, he's still considering Highway. Steps will reveal, and time will tick. He's got the kid, as you mentioned, but he's got to be very fast at this point. Spots the first. Glaive goes down, he's going to hold this, absolutely, he's going to hold this. Xyp9x has to run. 2 seconds, oh, he gets off it! And he knows his old teammates. He knows them well, and he knows exactly what Xyp9x wants to try and do. Kerrigan, what a round.
3 kills in total, a 2 versus 1 and a full defuse. That's phenomenal.
Play with. Knows they're there now. That smoke certainly confirms it. Reads the flashbang well. He's a methodical player, so it's perfect for him to get his revenge. He wants to. Device, what a shot though, slips in. Trades back on Glaive, but Kiyoshima's position's perfect. Gets Kiarbi in rotation. Xyp9x has to stay inside of the site. Device plants, they know he's on the platform. And which approach does Xyp9x take first toward the vent? Spots up Rain, but the more time he elects to put in toward him, with a pop flash that goes toward the box, the sooner Keo can strike. He doesn't even need to. Device in the site, Molotov off. Spots one toward the checkers, but he's baited out. The shot comes through, and FaZe, they're gonna break the economy down.
They're looking incredibly sharp right now. It was allied towards B that finds that first kill, taking down Dupree. He adjusts, goes back towards middle, and at that point, Astralis coming into that B side. Nice and quick here. Nico so defensive. He's the only player on this side of the map. He knows utility's gonna be low for them. Doesn't get gifted the first kill. He actually nails the first shot, but only gets the leg.
Surprising, because it looked so complete
Yeah.
on our screen. It looked so clear. Timing was there. He was hesitant to shoot into the shoulder bait. Should have. As Rain gets toward the top of Highway, they'll Molotov in toward default. That pulls Glaive aside slightly. I think he's just got enough to get the plant down either way, so they will. It's just barely out of reach. Device gets one on the Deagle, but has to slide back on the gap in the smoke, which is now made up for, so he'll be annoyed by that. Catches him off, and look at the position from Rain as well. Jump up on top of the toxic barrels. Knows Glaive's still inside of the site, knows he's not escaped. Could have slipped to quad. That's still not the issue. The issue is the fact that Glaive gets back up with the UMP, and that pulls in Xyp9x with the Tech-9, pulling back to a 3 versus 3, but Keo's getting closer. Molotov's going to make sure they can't push through the smoke, and Glaive wants to take the fight. He knows one's gone by. He's heard it, but he can't find it. He's in a 1 versus 3. Bomb's still down. Jumps through! Oh, Glaive! Oh, Glaive!
He might do it.
It's not enough. I don't think so. He's got the time, so that's going to be it. It's going to be FaZe with the first map. So close. But FaZe go up 1-0 to start off.